Hello, today I've got 6 ideas to help you communicate. These are just sort of words of wisdom about communication, particularly about speaking. And I just thought they were kind of interesting, kind of go together. So let's have a look. Okay, number 1, the biggest lie we tell ourselves is, I don't need to write this down because I will remember it. The biggest lie, yeah. We think that we will remember things, so I don't need to write it down. I can't. As you get older, you really can't remember everything. In fact, even when you're younger, you might be able to remember lots, but you can't remember everything. So write it down if it's important, right? Okay. Number 2, speak confidently as if you are right, but listen carefully as if you are wrong. This is good advice. Speak confidently. Like, oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And people will listen. Equally, important as a teacher, I should listen carefully because maybe you're wrong. Good advice, simple advice, but I like it. Okay, number 3, this is very practical. When public speaking in public, pause frequently. Pause before you say something in a new way. Pause after you've said something you believe is important. And pause as a relief to let listeners absorb details. I'm pausing. It's a good idea, actually. I don't know about you, but if I'm speaking in public, it's easy to get very nervous. One of the best things you can do is slow down, put some pauses, as it says there, after you've said something important, and it gives you a chance, gives the audience a chance to catch up. Also, if you suddenly stop talking, people will look at you. Easily, oh, well, what happened? As you get their attention. So you can do, if you're clever at using pauses, you can get people's attention. So it's a good trick. You don't need to shout. Okay, right. Number 4, spend as much time crafting the subject line of an email as the message itself, because the subject line is often the only thing people read. I don't know if you send email, but when you send email and you write on the top, the subject matter for the attention of Mr. Sherriff, important new thing, blah, blah, blah. It's just the idea that you think you have to spend a long time writing the email, and then therefore you've only got a few words for that, therefore that should take less time. No, spend more time on that because it's more important. For the same reason that you should spend a lot of time, if you're writing a book, you should spend a long time thinking about the title of the book, and the cover is maybe more important than the actual book itself if you want to sell it. So even though there's only a few words, they're very important. So spend time to polish it, to craft it, to make it good. Little tip if you use email. Number 5, denying or deflecting a compliment is rude. Accept it with thanks, even if you believe it's not deserved. A compliment, if you say something nice, oh, that's a very nice t-shirt, Mr. Sherriff. You shouldn't deny it. That's rude. You say, no, it's not a nice t-shirt. No. If somebody says, oh, that's a nice t-shirt, you just, even if you don't think it's a nice t-shirt, you say, oh, thank you very much. I got it from Uniqlo. Or just, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, just accept when people say something nice. Don't correct them. Good tip, good little tip. Okay, and finally, number 6. A wise man said, who's this wise man? A wise man said, before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. At the first gate, ask yourself, is it true? At the second gate, ask, is it necessary? At the third gate, ask, is it kind? In other words, before you say anything of importance, you have to decide these 3 things. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? And if you can say, yes, it is true, it is kind, and it is necessary, then say it. If it isn't any of those, don't say it. Tricky. Okay, I got 3 questions here. Number 1, do you take notes to remember things? Do you take notes in English lessons? Why or why not? Number 2, do you ever do public speaking? How can you improve this skill? Public speaking is always difficult. And number 3, is the 3-gate system useful to you? That's the number 6 here. And the 3 gates of deciding if something is, what is it? Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? I don't know. Okay, we'll have a think about those questions and we'll talk about it when I see you next. Thank you very much. Okay, see you soon.